Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura Bakewell and here I bake things pretty well. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make what we call Christmas punch, but it's really a punch that you can make year round. So let's get close and comfy and let's mix together.
Alright guys, so even though Christmas is already over, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make a punch recipe that my husband has shared with me. And you can make this for New Year's if you wanted to do that. We take this punch recipe and we will add champagne to ours just to kind of like make it nice and bubbly, but you don't have to do that. It's good for kids. It does have like 1 cup of sugar in it. So I have 2 pots. I'm going to do one of them with lemon lime Kool-Aid and the other one is cherry. So you can do either one of these flavors. This one will make it green. This one will make it like a pinky red. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 Kool-Aid packet to each one of these saucepans. So there is the lemon lime. And this one is going to be the cherry. Alright, now to this I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar in each one. There we go. And now we're going to add 1 cup of water to each one of these. Alright. And now to each one of these, we're also going to add, it's frozen concentrate, it's orange juice. And I just find this in the freezer section, kind of close to where all the frozen berries and stuff are. Sometimes there's like an actual frozen juice section. And it just depends on which grocery you go to. And I'm just going to put 1 whole one into each one of these. I will tell you all, like the first time that I was introduced to my husband's family for Christmas, whenever they made this punch, I lost my mind. I was like, that's the only thing I'm going to be drinking the entire time that I'm here. And they don't really add alcohol to theirs. It wasn't until like, probably like a year or so later that me and my husband would start the tradition of on Thanksgiving, we start making the punch and we decorate our house for Christmas while we're drinking the punch. And we add a little bit of champagne to ours. It's not like too overwhelming too. Like you don't get a whole lot of champagne flavor because this is so flavorful. You're just getting a little bit of the bubbly from it. So now I'm going to put these on the stove and all you're doing is you're going to melt that orange juice and you're going to get your granulated sugar to dissolve. And that's it. You're not like really trying to make it bubbly or anything like that. You're basically just making it all into one combined consistency. That makes sense. So both of these onto the stove. So I have 2 different types of containers. This one was my husband's for a very long time. I thought that I broke it one time, but apparently I didn't. So I bought new ones, and these ones that I bought off of Amazon are not good for heat. They will break instantly if you were to add something hot in here. So for this one, I'm going to have to let that cool for a little bit before I add it in here because I don't want this to shatter. It has shattered before. That's why I only have 1 of these now. I used to have 2. But 2 of these, I'm going to add 1 whole can, and it is a 46 fluid ounce, a whole can of pineapple juice to each one of these. Alright. So I'm just going to use spatulas. You can use a whisk if you want to, just to stir these out. I would also tell you that if you decided to use a wooden spoon, because sometimes my husband will use a wooden spoon to stir those, it will dye your wooden spoon either pink or green, so just be aware of that. You're going to have to like let it sit in water for a while. So while we're waiting for those to dissolve, tell me, how was your Christmas? Did you all have fun? Did you all do anything exciting? You have family traditions that you all did? My husband had to work on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so it was just me and the dogs. I took them for walks in different parks and stuff that we normally don't go to. So I thought that was a lot of fun. I decided to also go to the grocery store on Christmas Eve, which was weird. There was a lot more people than I expected to be there, but I literally only went in there for champagne. It's like, if I'm going to be by myself, probably going to make myself some punch and put some champagne in there. Have a good time watching Christmas movies. So that's what I did. We definitely spoiled the dogs this year. We got them a whole lot of weird things. One of them is he got the dogs these chew bones that have rabbit fur on them. It's very weird because they're nice and soft. I'm like, oh, these are really soft and fun, but like the dogs eat them. Gross. I'm going to set that one to the side and let it cool off before putting it into this container. Alright, so this one doesn't have a problem with heat, so I'm not worried about that. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour this directly into here. It's all mixed together. It's nice and combined. Let's see if I can do this without spilling it. Very nice, very nice. So that one is our cherry. I will also tell you that this is very sticky, so you have to be aware of if it drops anywhere, clean it up. So now to this, I have a little bit left over from another bottle. We're going to add ginger ale. Whew. And you're just adding ginger ale until this fills up, but you have to add this slowly because it does bubble a lot and it will overflow if you just start pouring it in there. You have to go very slow. Sometimes I'll do this in the sink in case it does overflow. Then I don't have to worry about it getting all over my tables. Alright, there's a little bit of room. This. My husband also always tells me that this needs more ginger ale. Even though like we fill it to the top, he's always like, it needs more ginger ale. So if you have a bigger container, probably just add some more ginger ale to it. I would generally say that just add the entire 2 liter to it if you can. And now it starts bubbling. And you gotta cool it. Wait a minute. It also will bubble whenever you stir it too, so you have to be careful whenever you're stirring. Don't stir too aggressively, because then all those bubbles will just. It's kind of like one of those Coca-Cola and Mentos experiments, just everywhere. Crazy. I mean, not that extreme, but you get what I'm saying. Alright, so a little bit more. I think this year, instead of him saying we need more ginger ale, he'll be like, you need some more champagne. So I'm just going to take my wooden spoon and I'm just going to start stirring it a little bit. just to make sure like all that pineapple juice and everything is mixed together. And you could add ice to this if you wanted to. It will just dilute it, so that's why I don't. I'll add ice to the cup and then fill it up from this. Because this is going to be sitting in my fridge until it's ready to be taken out. But even then, sometimes I just put it back in my fridge. So. And I will say that sometimes, like, whenever this bubbles up, the bubbles might take a little while to disappear. So you might have to like pour this in and then walk away for a little bit. Like I'd clean up the mess, clean up all that kind of stuff, and then by the time that you get done with that, these bubbles should have subsided, and then you can add more ginger ale to it. Alright. Now I'm just gonna pop this on here, and that is the Christmas punch. Also known as well, this one's cherry flavored punch. It's cherry, pineapple, ginger ale, orange juice. Yum yum yum. Perfect. Perfect for parties, perfect for anything. It doesn't have to be for Christmas. It's just called Christmas punch. Let me see if this one. Maybe if I put a little bit of ginger ale in here, it might cool it down a little bit. I'm just acutely aware of how hot that is. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one into my fridge, and then whenever this one cools down, I will add it to this container. But right now, it is still too hot. So we'll put this one in the fridge. Alright, so this has cooled down a bit. I'm going to go ahead and pour this right into this container. There we go. Alright, and now ginger ale. Don't touch it. And this one's really nice and green, so you can make it like Grinchy if you're into the Grinch. I have this little Grinch container that I'll probably put it in whenever his parents come over. And it looks super cute. Alright guys. So if you do find it to be like a little bit too sweet, you can always add some more ginger ale if you did not get the full container in there, just like we will. So now I can close this. This thing was not made appropriately. Honestly, if I were you guys, don't ever buy jars like this off of Amazon. It's a trick, it's a trap. There we go. Okay, so now this will go into the fridge right next to the cherry one. And then you'll have some delicious punch to show up. Add a little champagne too. Enjoy your New Year's.
And there you have it, guys. A delicious punch idea if you still have some parties for Christmas or if you're celebrating New Year's. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below, and I will see you again.